Get your travel facts here.
Land of origins. Interesting facts about Ethiopia. Today we are taking a trip to Ethiopia. With a population of over 106 million, Ethiopia is the second most populous country in Africa, growing by 10% a year.
The rock-hewn churches of Lalibela were not constructed from the ground up, but instead, chiseled out of the volcanic rock. Local legend has it that the thousands of laborers who worked on Lalibela's New Jerusalem during the day were replaced by angels who continued the work at night.
Ethiopians believe the Ark of the Covenant, the legendary relic said to contain the Ten Commandments, is located in a church in Ethiopia.
The highest capital city in Africa at 2,355 meters, 7,726 feet, above sea level is Ethiopia's capital city, Addis Ababa. Although Italy twice occupied Ethiopia, from 1895-96 and 1935 to 1941, Ethiopia is the only country in Africa that was never formally colonized.
Ethiopia is the only country to use a time system with a 12-hour clock counting from dawn to dusk, and from dusk to dawn.
7 a.m. in Ethiopia corresponds to 1 o'clock in daylight hours in local Ethiopian time. Midday is 6 o'clock. The remains of the oldest fossilized human skeleton, Lucy, was discovered in Ethiopia in 1974. She lived 3.2 million years ago.
The Ethiopian calendar has 13 months and is over 7 years behind the Gregorian calendar. As such, Ethiopia celebrated the new millennium on the 11th of September 2007. This is because the Ethiopians didn't change the calendar when the Roman Church amended its ancient calendar in 525 AD. Ethiopia had the fastest growing economy in the world in 2017. Its GDP grew by 8.3% compared with the global rate of 2.7%.
Ethiopia is still very poor with around a third, 33.5%, of its population living in poverty.
Ethiopian Abebe Bikila became the first black African to win an Olympic gold medal in 1960.
He won the marathon in Rome barefoot as his replacements gave him blisters after his only pair of running shoes were ruined. For centuries, Ethiopians have mined the salt deposits in the Afar region and packed them onto camels and donkeys where they are transported across the desert to be sold at markets.
Ethiopia having been established in 980 BC, Ethiopia is one of the most ancient countries in the world. Ethiopia has been an independent nation since ancient times, while most African countries are much younger.
Ethiopia is home to a population that speaks more than 80 different languages, 88 to be exact, with 2 being extinct.
Most people speak Oromo and Amharic, which together are spoken by about 63% of Ethiopians. In Ethiopia, you can experience the great taste of their homemade wine called Tage. Made from honey and a shrub called gesho. The recipe and tradition of making it are over 2,000 years old. Coffee was accidentally discovered in Ethiopia when a goat herder named Kaldi found his flock running restlessly. After eating the red fruit of the coffee shrub, he tried the fruit himself then found himself experiencing the same effect. The rest, as they say, is history. Donkeys and camels were initially trained in Ethiopia. The people in ancient Ethiopia gave the mule the highest status of all the animals.
They are the oldest known people along with the Egyptians to have used animals for
the cultivation of land and wheeled transport in the sub-Saharan Africa. Ethiopia is home to the world's rarest canid and Africa's most threatened carnivore, the Ethiopian wolf. Fewer than 500 remain in the wild. Dalol in the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia still holds the official record for the highest average temperature
for an inhabited location on Earth. Recorded between 1960 and 1966, the average annual temperature was 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Ethiopians have one of the lowest life expectancies in the world. Current figures estimate that
women can expect to live to about 50 years, and men to about 48.
Thank you for watching. If there is anything else you would like to know about the destination, please let me know in the comments and I will try to include in the next video.
Subscribe, notifications, like, comment, share.
See you next time.